In Utah, that Taylorsville police sergeant is bullying a peaceful Latina driver.
Sir, you can videotape all you want. You just step back, okay?
If you listen carefully, you can hear the woman weeping.
No, one moment to see. Your driver's license ID. Sir, again, you can video all you need to. You don't need to tell me to be quiet.
The man recording happened to be nearby.
Sir, I need you to step away.
And runs the YouTube site Utah Cop Watch. Another officer steps forward, speaks Spanish, and explains that the woman's car has no rear license plate or permit. Actually, though, the newly purchased car does have a rear plate. It's on the windshield. The police just did not see it. The driver asks if she can retrieve more paperwork from the glove compartment. Yes, says the uniformed officer. And while the woman walks around, the sergeant decides to continue being a jerk.
Okay, sir, I need to have you back up.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay, you can just stand there. That's good.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy doing traffic stop. You're right. It's officer safety.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Officer safety. What law is that?
Huh? It's
What
not
law is
law.
that?
I'm just walking on the sidewalk.
Go deal with your traffic stop.
I'm
Get
a
away
partner.
from me.
I can't speak Spanish and I haven't translated.
Who are you? What's your name? What's your name?
We're good to go here.
Hated this clown.
You're right. The clown with the video.
Such an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
I saw the way you were treating her too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on here, sir. So.
As the uniformed Taylorsville police officer checks the woman's temporary tag, the sergeant keeps trying to block the auditor's camera.
Is he a Taylorsville officer? I'm trying to, but he doesn't answer.
Well, I was trying to talk to you, sir. You didn't want to
Hey, I don't think your chief's gonna like you acting this way. I know your chief really good.
Yeah, what's his name then?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, so you don't know his name.
Sir.
With the tags in order, the sergeant directs the officer to ticket the woman for speeding. He claims she was going 72 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. She denies it.
Insurance and speed. Okay.
Meanwhile, the sergeant continues to refuse to identify himself, a violation of department policy.
So you're not gonna identify? Because you were violating my First Amendment right, blocking my camera. That's a violation of the First Amendment.
I'm pretty sure in public space you can walk where you want.
Yeah, you can't block my camera.
You're capable of walking wherever you like, sir.
The ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, this officer here. Do you want to identify, sir? Excuse me. You want to identify?
I'm a Taylorsville officer.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going today.
I'm not talking to you.
That's okay.
Can I get your name?
He just told you though.
No?
I don't have a reason to give it to you. Thank you, though.
I asked you for your name. You're supposed to identify yourself when the public asks.
I'm a Taylorsville police
I
officer.
can read that.
He's
Can I get your name?
TY161. TY161.
That's my badge number right there.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going, sir. So,
Right there.
Can I get your
like I
name?
say, we're conducting
No.
an official investigation. You can interfere at this point. I've asked you to step back.
You're the one interfering with me. I was way back.
How am
You're
I
the one
interfering
in
with
front
you?
of my face.
Okay, sir. I appreciate that you've got to know and you understand the law, and I appreciate
Obviously,
that.
you don't appreciate it. And you don't appreciate the First Amendment whatsoever.
Okay. Why don't you go read the First Amendment? If I restrict
Why
you or
don't you
hold
read
you...
it? Why don't you read
Exactly.
it?
Go with it.
A few minutes later, the police finally left. The auditor then spoke to business owners about the beginning of the traffic stop.
He was going to beat her up. That's why I came out right away. I don't know. He was following her, and then I saw he was following her, so I came in here, and as soon as I pulled up, he had his hand on his gun, walking towards her. So violence toward her, but because he was yelling at her.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she started crying.
I was sitting inside and I told her,
If you guys ever see something like that, take out your phone and start recording.
Then the auditor interviewed the Latina driver, who was still in tears.
Lo que pasó. ¿Qué fue lo que pasó? ¿Qué fue lo que él hizo a usted cuando llegó a su carro, a la puerta?
Comenzó a gritarme como un loco y gríteme, me quitó el celular. Me decía que no puede, es que no sé inglés. Yo le decía, voy a llamar a alguien para que me traduzca, o sea, como que no es pan y comenzó, gríteme. Y me quitó el teléfono, me lo tiró y me decía que me sentara y que me metiera al carro. Pero me trató muy feo, me gritó muy feo. Me gritaba y yo le decía que esperara, que ya iba a llamar a alguien para que me traduciera y él me seguía gritando y me quitó el teléfono.
En algún momento él agarró a usted de la mano.
Sí, me agarró y me tiró a la silla del carro para que me sentara.
Él la puchó a usted.
Sí, para que me sentara.
Él de donde, de su pecho.
Y me quitó, no, de la mano y me quitó el teléfono y me lo tiró.
Y lo puso arriba
del carro y yo le decía que me lo pasara y me decía que no. Y el otro policía llegó, me dijo que él no había parado porque el carro no tenía placa, pero es que él tiene el permiso ahí atrás, que él no lo vio, que él no había visto el permiso y el permiso está ahí atrás.
Entonces no le dieron ni ticket ni nada.
Sí.
¿Ticket de qué?
Ahí lo tengo. Porque me dijo que venía en la Banger a 70 cuando...
Oí que las personas que estaban en el restaurante aquí adentro hasta salieron para afuera porque
gritó muy duro.
Que estaba gritando muy duro, ¿verdad? Y entonces en ningún momento él le quiso ayudar ni nada.
Me gritaba y solo me gritaba.
All he did is scream at me, she said. The Taylor, Utah Police Department is not saying much about any of this. This incident happened in November 2022. According to the department's own policy, police are required to identify themselves with their badge number when asked. And if a police officer is not in uniform, like the sergeant, police are supposed to show their badge. This sergeant did not. Instead, he allegedly yelled at the woman, approached her with his hand on his gun, pushed her back into her seat, and threw her phone away from her. Imagine what was going through her mind. How was she supposed to know he was even a cop? Thankfully, this happened in front of several stores, and a concerned citizen heard the commotion and stepped up and began filming. That did seem to calm the sergeant down a bit. In any case, this incident is yet another cautionary tale about police. Far too many of them seem to be on a power trip and like to intimidate and terrorize people they suspect of wrongdoing, especially if those people are minorities. The moment this sergeant and his fellow officers saw the woman's temporary tags and realized her car was not stolen, the police should have left. Instead, the sergeant made an arguably bogus allegation about speeding to justify the aggressive stop. Kudos to Utah Cop Watch for recording this and standing up for the frightened woman's rights. As the auditor advised, always film interactions with police. It is your right, and it protects all of us. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for watching.